seconds.
Is everybody clean and happy right now? Can we go? Nate?
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Can I go with one of these for the first question?
Okay, Cookie, let's get the names, okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Nate, I need a sound check from you.
10-9-8-7-6-5-4, blah.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
You know you already got something you want to bite your nails, but I don't want to do that.
Oh, very good. Player one, why don't you tell us about yourself, starting with typing in your name.
45 seconds.
New Jersey.
How about a tongue?
Have we got this settled?
Thanks. Now, player two, how about your name now? Okay, you want to do a 7? Cool. Roger that.
30
Player one, you have the letter Q as your buzzer. That's Q as in quite a nice day we're having, huh? And player two, your buzzer is the letter P as in P while you got the chance.
Everybody focus. We have got a sponsor here today in the studios. His name is Chalky the
There's
Chipmunk.
no way we could load all this on the hard drive.
20 seconds.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in, and then you press 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on which answer. Oh, a bit impatient, are we? Well, that's too bad. I'm just kidding. Hey, come on! Let's get going here, now!
What do you say, player two? How about it? The category, children's stories and talk show scandal. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which character should be a guest on the TV talk show Ricky Lake when the topic is, I fell in love with my gang leader abductor? Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh, Wendy from Peter. Wendy! Peter persuades Wendy and the other kids to go to Never Never Land, and Wendy falls hard for him. If you ask me, she's only going to get hurt. Player one, pick one. The category is, who's not on first? This question's going to be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. In their movies, whom did Abbott and Costello not meet? The Mummy, Captain Kidd, Dracula. Scroozy. The Mummy. I hear they almost didn't get that one wrapped up. Player one, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? In case you're curious about the correct answer, Dracula. I don't know, I guess they just don't get slapstick in Transylvania. Let's have a category, player two. Question 3. This one's gonna be, I don't have the translation handy. The amount on the table is $3 grand. Remember how Freddie from Welcome Back Kotter referred to his teacher as Mr. Couture? Now if Freddie were to call him Mr. Couture, which of these would be the best translation? Mr. Lang? Go for it, player two. Yeah, he wishes. Player one, it's yours if you want it. Mr. Fashion. Couture is a term describing the business of fashion designers. Sounds like Mr. Couture got himself a new pair of bells and a silk shirt. Bet Freddie's just jealous. Player one, give me a category.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
The category behind this question is Great Rains, Film Any Reservoir Tips. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If every time a man put on a Ramses condom, he actually took on the characteristic... Got answer, player one. Ramses did father over 100 children. Hard to believe they could not find one other historical figure to name their birth control device after. Player two, you want to take a crack at it? Now the correct answer is... Ramses II did not own the first bicycle. Yeah, I think the first bicycle was owned by the lesser-known pharaoh Schwinn II. Category, player two, let's do it. Uh-oh, Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
It's time for a
Tinker Test Drum.
The category for this gibberish question? Bodily functions, quantity and quality. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. What product slogan does this rhyme with? Miss Flood's Store Glue. Hit number 1, it's from a beer commercial. From a beer commercial featuring Clydesdales. Wasn't Mr. Clydesdale the banker on the Beverly Hillbillies? Last hint, it's all done for you. Your time is galloping down. Player 2, go for it. Type it. I'll tell you, the only thing better than a cold glass of beer is a warm glass of human breast milk. Player 2, pick one.
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Animated nerds from outer space. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Now, who is that guy? He's an alien. He fights with the rabbit who says, "What's up, Doc?" all the time. He wears a... Go for it, player 2. Marvin the Martian. Obviously, Earth doesn't have a monopoly on nerdy names. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, player 2. Next up, blue tights and red faces. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. During his television run in the 1950s, Superman faced a number of incredible adventures, some more incredible than others. Which of the following was not one of them? Perry White is haunted by Caesar's ghost, an intergalactic monkey uses kryptonite, a clairvoyant donkey enables perfect crime, or Clark and gang are sent back to caveman era. In a word, no. Player 1, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? A clairvoyant donkey enables perfect crime. They call this episode the Brainy Burrow. The hungover writer is more like it. And here's the right answer. Space chimps? I don't think so. But I'm sure they would have hit on that one eventually if they just kept scraping the bottom of that barrel long enough. Let's have a category.
Lightweight, elevate, hibernate, vegetate.
Here's the category. Beer beakers. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. If Norm from Cheers wanted to demonstrate Beer's Law at a cliff, you might see him doing which of these things? Shining a light through a glass of beer, pouring beer into a perfect vacuum, converting beer into a gaseous state, or siphoning the beer from one mug to another. Beer's Law is a physical law concerning light absorption in solutions. Of course, in Norm's case, Beer's Law states that any beer is a good beer. Category, player 2, let's do it.
Ooh, what's your sign? It's number 9.
The name of this category is What About Bob? And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Hang on tight, because here we go. If Bob gets a hat trick with a wrister, what is Bob doing? Performing magic, soliciting a prostitute, playing hockey, or winning an award? In hockey terms, Bob's wrist shot is his third goal of the game. Now, if he were getting a wrister for one of his tricks, that would be something else entirely. Player 1, it's up to...
Yo, have your fence with nasty number 10.
The category behind this question is the Bible and upward mobility. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. If the following biblical books worked for the King James Bible Corporation, which one would have the privilege of using the executive washroom based on seniority of age? The Gospel according... Player 1, you got it. Leviticus is the only one from the Old Testament.
Good morning, Leviticus.
How you doing, Deuteronomy? Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2. getting out some screws here, and I don't know who put all these safety pins in here, but okay, here we go. One for everyone. Now, we are one round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than a round one. So pay attention, and let's do it. Player one, give me a category. The category, the IRS and multiple personality disorder. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Poor Sybil. She has multiple personalities and must complete a tax form. Given that she has 17 personalities, twin girls, and one dog, how many exemptions is she entitled to on a W-4? 2, 3, 4, or 19? Ouch. Player one, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? You ever met a certified public accountant? Because I think you're heading for an audit. Here's what you should have guessed. 3 dependents, her and the twins. As for the dog and the other 16 personalities, they're on their own. What do you say, player 2? How about it? Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish Past Gum.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Ash and cash. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be $10,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, what famous commercial phrase does this rhyme with? Be Baked Bunny, behold Ash Wednesday. And number 1, it's a corporate slogan. It's a very unusual slogan. It's a slogan for an investment company. Last hint, they really earn their money. It looks like you really lose your money. Well, you didn't earn your money. We spun it. Player 2, pick one.
Question 13.
This one's gonna be a surprise in your picnic basket. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, imagine you and a friend are having a picnic. Suddenly, she pulls out a jar of some dark tar substance and demands you taste it. If it's a popular English sandwich spread, then which one of these could it be? Dolomite, Marmite? You'll be choking down Marmite. It's an English sandwich spread made from yeast extract. As to whether it'll stay down, well, it might not. Let's have a category, player 2.
14.
The category is, so, what do you call yourself? And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Scotland is to Scottish as Latvia is to... Player 1, you just... That's right, they're known as the Lettish. How did you know? You must have had a Lettish fetish. Oh, player 2, I know you didn't want it to work out this way, but you're the one who's screwed. Player 1, pick one. Uh-oh, best putts fits mine, whore.
Once again, it's time for a
Flicker Pitch No Scope.
This gibberish questions category is fits like a glove. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Now you know there's no screwing your neighbor in this kind of a question. You ready to untangle some gibberish? Let's do it. What does this rhyme with? Tights glove, the round Mabel. Hint number 1, these guys wore armor. It's player 1, let's see what you got. Gather round and let me tell you the story of Sing Barfer and the tights of the round Mabel. Although I heard Sir Lancelot lobbied for a triangular table. He's such a square. Player 1, give me a category.
Question number 16.
And I like you
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. How gangrene is your valley? $6,000 is riding on this one. Okay, let's say Bonanza's Ben Cartwright gets severe frostbite on his foot after going ice fishing with Little Joe. If Ben's frostbite eventually develops into wet gangrene, what should... Player 2, what do you say? Wet gangrene means bacteria has infected the gangrenous area. Amputation's the only course of action. Sorry, Pa. At least you got another one. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, Player 2.
Jiggy Jackie's gone, let me hear you scream. It's question 17.
The name of this category is Casey and the Sentence Construction Band. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Shake, 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 shake your booty is the title of a big disco hit and also an example of what kind of... An imperative is a command or a plea. Here's another example. Please sing something else so I can get this damn song out of my head. Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Song 218.
Here's the category. World diplomacy and spin the bottle. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. If the members of NATO had a slumber party, which nation wouldn't be? Go for it, Player 2. It's small, it's cold, it's wrong. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Go for it. Switzerland, they are not a member of NATO. Being neutral means you have no enemies, but it also means you have to stay home on Saturday nights and read Teen Beat. Player 1, give me a category. Next up, slippery when wet. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hey, how closely do you really examine condom packages? Of the following, which is the only word that cannot be formed from the letters in the word lubricant? Player 2, what do you say? Trick. There's no trick in lubricated. However, 9 out of 10 prostitutes surveyed said tricks should be lubricated. Player 2.
Wow, honey, it's question number 20.
This one's gonna be get a half-life. You're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. Archaeologist Indiana Jones has dug up the remains of what he thinks might be Fred Flintstone. Which dating method will he probably use to determine the age of the remains? The old carbon-14 method. Although I'm not sure Indy's dad would approve of him dating a man so much older than him. Player 1, pick one. Enter the attack. Oh, you've done the attack before, huh? Alright, let's get busy. Here's your clue. Animals and reputations. Remember that clue. Fingers on your buzzers. I'll see you on the other side. Player 1, you're merciless. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, you had Player 2 in tears at one point, and you gotta love that. Let me remind you that you don't know Jack.
Excellent show, everybody. Hey, Cookie, what are we going to do with these contestants?
Listen, players, if you want to play another game, you just got to clue me into that, okay?
Chucky, you're all spotty.
Those spots are my chocolate cherry dingle duties. They turn my milk pink and tarty.
Wow, let me try.
Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa! You're doping too fast. I'm all sticky.
Oh, don't run away, you naughty gopher, because I just can't get enough of your nutritious choco cherry dingle duties.
I am quite dissatisfied with the Emperor's breakfast cereal. It is so cold and impersonal.
Whoa! Hey, Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks and grab a spoonful of my latest cereal, Fruity Choco Rice Balls, with little green nunchucks, purple throwing stars, and red kimonos.
This cereal, it is delicious. It makes me want to do a roundhouse kick. Shock Lee, you are truly the master of the breakfast world. I bow before you as a sign of ultimate respect.
Rule number 1, Grasshopper, never let your guard down. Hi-ya! Hey! Ready! Whoa! Domo arigato, buddy. Got a motor!
When Her Majesty's citizens are in trouble, they call on the government. But when the government is in trouble, they call on one man. Alright! Nate Shapiro is Secret Agent 004. How you doing there, Mr. Prime Minister?
004. 25 cubic liters of enriched plutonium have been stolen from reactor X-13. We believe Axis Greed has built the bomb.
What do you want me to do, Chief? Recover the plutonium, defuse the bomb, or defuse the bomb and kill the perpetrators?
004, do you think I'm beautiful?
I'll say you're kind of a cross between Botticelli's Birth of Venus and the lead character in Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats.
Who do you think you are, 004? You'll never stop us.
Oh, what do you think will happen? You'll actually blow up England, you'll take control of the channel, or I'll kill you on the spot with my cigarette lighter.
We will blow up England?
I don't think so.
Nate Shapiro is Secret Agent 004 in Watch Your Back, Jack.